I'm giving you all a new name because I was thinking when I was younger, I wanted to know where my mom got my name from, Malika, and she told me that one of my aunts, her sister, gave me my name, and she told me that my aunt wanted my name to be Malika because it means queen. And I thought to myself, instead of calling my ladies dolls, I'm gonna call you all queens, because in my mind, everybody is a queen. Everybody should be looked at as a queen. Everyone should feel like they're beautiful. Everybody should feel great. So I'm gonna call you all queens from now on. So yes, welcome back, queens. Today is Tuesday. I hope I get this video up tonight. It might be a little late tonight because I have to edit it and put it all together, but it should be up tonight. Today is Tuesday because I promised you guys a full face tutorial of my foundation routine that I've switched up a little bit. And this foundation routine is only when I'm going somewhere special, I'm going out on a date, or I'm going out with my girls, my queens, or I'm going to an event. So this is the foundation routine that I like to use when I'm going somewhere special. It's not my everyday foundation routine. I might do a tutorial on my everyday foundation routine, which is really just plain and simple. A moisturizer and some powder foundation, girl. That's all I do. That's all I do when I'm just going somewhere quick and fast and I'm gonna throw on a face. But yeah, this is my updated foundation routine. I will also be doing this eyeshadow look for you queens because someone asked me to do a look using Throne from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette. So yeah, I'll also be doing this eyeshadow look. So it'll be the whole face today. So it might be kind of long. If it is, if you see that the minutes are like in the 20s, then you might want to grab you a little snack while you're watching this because it might be long, it might not. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing the whole entire face. So the first thing I like to do is moisturize my lips, and I'm going to be taking the MAC lip conditioner, and I like to do this first so that my lips are like nice and saturated and moist. And you can wear this all day. You don't have to like just do it before you apply your lipstick. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply some oil to my skin, and this is by Banish, and this tightens and brightens the skin over time. And I like to apply this to my face before I put on, ooh, it's about to go in my mouth, before I put on my foundation. And the next step I'm going to do is moisturize. And you can use any moisturizer of your choice. I like to use the Vaseline Moisturizer because it is really good for dry skin, and my skin is super dry, especially in the winter months. In the fall months, my skin gets really dry around my eyes. Like I'll get dry patches like right up in here. I don't know why, but yeah, my skin gets super dry in the fall months. So the next thing I'm going to do is my brows. I like to start off with my eyes before my face. So let's jump into the brows. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. Okay, so I'm going to just brush my brows out. Alright, I'm going to take my angle brush from MAC. It's the 208 brush. It's the small angle brush they have. So I like to start right underneath the arch and down to the tail first. And then I start to fill in the brow. And then for the front, I take a little bit of product right underneath the brow and carve out the shape. And then I drag the brush upward and the product upward into the brow in the direction that the hair goes. Alright, so now I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Warm Honey to clean up my brow area where there's a lot of hair growing out. I like to cover it up with my LA Pro Girl Concealer. And I'm going to use that same MAC angle brush and go right underneath the brow and drag the product down once you have it outlined. Alright, so now I'm going to blend that product out with my MAC 227 brush. Alright, so I don't go over the top of my brows with the concealer just because it's a personal preference. But if you do that step, then you can do that step right after this part. And the next thing I like to do after concealing underneath my brow, I like to use that same concealer on top of my lid to prime my lids for the eyeshadow look. And I'm going to use that same brush to blend that product in. Alright, so I'm going to set my eyelids with some powder. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D translucent powder. Keep in mind that your brows are sisters, but they're not twins, okay? Like me and my sister, we look alike, but we're not twins. Okay, so let's jump into this eyeshadow look. Alright, so the first shade I'm going to be taking is Saturn. It's right here. And I'm using my MAC 224 brush, of course. And I'm just blend it into my crease. The next shade I'm going to take is Parallel. It's right here. And I'm going to go right underneath Saturn. Starting on the outer V first. And then dragging it up into the crease right underneath Saturn. Alright, so now I'm just dragging it into the inner corner right by my tear duct. I'm just making windshield wiping motion. Alright, so now I'm going to take the brush from her palette and I'm going to use Obsidian right here. Alright, so I'm going to just place it right there on the outer corner and just deepen it up just a little bit more. I'm only placing it on the outer corner. I'm not going to go up into the crease with it. I just want to smoke it out right here on the outer corner. So I'm just patting it in first and then buffing it out right there on the outer corner. I'm going to do the same thing in the inner corner. Just pat it in really nicely. And then blend it out just a smidget. Because I don't want my whole eye to be like black. So I'm just putting it in the inner corner and the outer corner. Alright, so now I'm going to take my 224 brush with no more product on it. And I'm just blend that color out so there won't be any harsh edges. So now I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl Concealer again in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand before I apply it. Place it right in the center where we didn't put any product really. That'll be your guide to create this halo eyeshadow look. And you want to go right up into your crease without covering up Parallel too much. So right underneath Parallel in the crease is where you're going to stop. And it kind of looks like a volcano erupting or like a nuclear bomb just went off on your eyelid. Alright, so now I'm going to take Throne with my 239 brush from MAC. And I'm going to place it right on top of that concealer. Alright, so once we have Thrown down, I'm going to take Pyramid right here. And I'm going to place it in the inner corner of my eye with my MAC 219 brush. Yes! Alright, so now I'm going to take another 239 brush and apply Lucid right here to my brow bone just to create a little bit of highlight on my brow bone. Alright, so now let's move on to the face. I'm going to be taking Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Matte Foundation in the shade 420. I absolutely love this foundation. I've been using it ever since I purchased it. And I'm taking my Morphe Y7 foundation brush. And I'm just going to go in circular motion around my face. And I'm doing one section at a time because the foundation dries down pretty quickly. So I like to work with one section at a time with this particular foundation. Alright, so now I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. Like, I love this product. This is like my fave. I'm going to have to do a favorites video. And you guys can probably already tell what product is my favorite just by watching my tutorials. But this is like one of my favorite concealers to use ever. Now I'm taking my Tarte Beauty Blender and I'm just going to blend that product out. And I like to do my nose last because I want the product on my nose to dry down just a little bit, because I noticed that if I blend it out right away, it really doesn't look highlighted on the bridge of my nose if I go ahead and blend it out right away. So I like to let it sit on my nose for a minute and blend out everything else and do that part last. And my nose look a little bit more chiseled when I do that. Alright, so now I'm going to blend that concealer out on the bridge of my nose. Alright, so now that we have all of that blended out, I'm going to set my face with the Kat Von D translucent powder. And I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and go right underneath my eyes. Alright, so I don't like to keep my translucent powder on long, so I'm just going to dust it off. I literally dust it away as soon as I get done putting it on the last section. So I'm just dust it away with a big brush. Alright, so now I'm going to move down to the bottom lash line before I finish the rest of my face. I'm going to take Obsidian on the end, and I'm going to use the brush from her palette, the flat end of the brush, and I'm just go right underneath my lash line on the outer corner and the inner corner, and I'm gonna go in the center of the lower lash line and apply Throne. Alright, and then I'm gonna take some gel liner from Maybelline in the pot, and I'm gonna go in my waterline with my MAC angle brush. Alright, so now I'm gonna apply some lashes from Pretty Lash Couture. And these are in the style Nights in Belize. These are so cute. And they're super easy to apply. Because of the way they're shaped, you can just nicely place them right on your lid and pinch them with your lashes and you're good to go. Alright, girls. Alright, so for contouring today, I'm going to take the contour palette by Black Radiance. This has been my go-to palette, guys. I love this palette for contouring. And I'm just going to use the contour shade right here. And I'm taking a MAC Fluffy Angle brush. It's the 168 brush. And I'm going to just contour in the hollows of my cheeks and around the perimeter of my head. Alright, so now I'm going to apply some blush. I'm going to be using the MAC Fever blush. It's right here. I'm just going to add a little bit of color to my face. And for my highlight, I'm going to take the Rose palette by Bad Habit. And I'm going to take the shade Bubbly right here on the bottom with my Sephora fan brush. And I'm going to just go over top of that blush. This highlight palette has been giving me life. Like, look at it. Look at it. Alright, so now I'm just going to apply some clear gloss from L'Oreal. Because I like to keep my lips kind of like plain and simple when I'm going for a super dramatic eye. And I'm such a gloss girl. I want him to focus on my eyes. I want him to look into my eyes, okay? Alright, so let me put something cute on and put my wig on and I'll be right back, okay? Alright, queens, so this is it for the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing it. This, too, is a really nice date night look with hubs or with bae or with the boyfriend, whomever, or with your side piece, whoever, girl. This is a really cute look if you're going out on a date. Yes, I'm loving this. This is definitely going to be my birthday look, y'all. This is going to be one of my birthday looks because my birthday is December 23rd. If y'all want to know, if y'all want to send me something, just let me know. Hit me up on Instagram at I am Malika. Hit the DMs and let me know if you want to send me something for my birthday. Like, I love makeup, as you can tell. I love a nice wig, okay? So yes, this is definitely going to be my birthday look. One of them, not just this one. One of them, because it's going to be a whole little week of events. But anyway, so yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just, yes. Let's just, Alright, queens, so if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you're not a part of the Queen Collection, then hit that subscribe button and I will see you on Thursday. Bye.